I wanted to say a little bit about the Wrigglers course that I've just started. This is mindfulness for ADHD Wrigglers, creatives, and mindfulness rebels. And I was delighted to launch this Doing Mindfulness Differently program at the Manchester Mindfulness Festival, which just took place here in the UK in earlier on in October. And so there were lots of my fellow wrigglers there. And these are people that have tried to do mindfulness or who are, attempting to do the traditional kinds of mindfulness, sitting on a cushion, and finding that they're struggling, finding that it's really difficult. They want to give up. They're full of judgment and shame because they can't do it. And I think the work that I've been doing over the years has really been about finding different ways for people to train the brain networks in order to get the benefits of mindfulness without necessarily going through the struggle of sitting on a cushion. And that was my journey. I started off as a headless chicken and a regular, couldn't sit on a cushion. You can see some cushions behind me there. I do now have cushions. But you can also see maybe a big mat, which is where I do my mindfulness movement practice as well. But it was through mindful movement and thinking about the brain and what my brain needs to support me. This was the way that I understood how people with ADHD could do mindfulness. So if that sounds like you and you're interested, then do reach out and get in touch, because we're running now this 30-day Mindfulness for Wrigglers course. So it's essentially a bit of a crash course to help you understand how to organize your external environment, your internal environment, and move mindfully so that you can be training all the time and start to get that neuroplasticity going and improve your attention and focus and find peace and joy. This is what our wrigglers say they really want. They're saying, I just need something that can allow me to be more peaceful, more at peace with myself, more at peace with a mind that doesn't want to really stop going at all. And so that's what we're about. Reach out if you're interested.